Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome to another episode of From the Depths. This time, we're taking a very brief break from the campaign, and by brief I mean we might well be back to it in this episode. To quickly catch up on the viewer craft submissions that I've been forgetting to cover since Christmas, basically. So, we're going to start with Mew. He's made something new. He's called it the Bulwark 2, but I think from the description he's actually got the wrong one here. No, it is the right one. Awesome. Okay, here we go. There's another one of the designs I've come up with. I shared a few of the designs from that I came up with a little while back. And he had a Kakagona. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This is it was meant to be quite literally the battleship for a superhero team. Very much built sort of forward attack and everything. It's quite a nice model. It's a little wider than the real thing, I think. That could just be from the photo. Interestingly enough, this seems to be blocked up. Oh, no, it does still have the weapon, though. The blade is much more solid by comparison. It's got the containers, it's got the flat guns on the side. In fact, they're very flaky now. Have we got the torpedoes? Oh, he's missed the torpedoes. There's torpedo launchers down here. It still looks pretty good, though. Although he's got... Ah, no, he's fitted some gantries on the side. Interesting. He's sort of reconfigured it a little bit. These are cram cannons now, I see. Well, these were lasers on the design, but I suppose I didn't actually say what they were, so I can't really blame them on that one. Big cannon appears to have decided it doesn't want to fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, looks like it's a powerful railgun question mark now. What did a quick we'll do a river home for it to shoot at. We'll look how it works in practice. I see the container crates are now thruster packs. That's not a bad idea, honestly. I did have a go at doing one of these, a version of that myself. Didn't work. It did work. It wasn't amazing. I'll actually see if I've still got it to compare the two. Oh, we'll let it shoot a little longer. There goes that big gun. It sure looks intimidating. Yeah, if I couldn't tell you how much damage it's actually doing, that'd be the flak fire. Is it defended particularly? We'll find out in a sec. Oh, he's not going to hit like that anyway. See if I've got my version of it to compare the two. Just because this is one I've actually got a copy of it. Would be in the not work in progress. Nope. All chips. If it's going to be anywhere, it would be either under something like there, just under B, which it's not. Under randoms. Nope. Air Force. That's the old... God, that's an old one. I forgot about that craft. Correct, I've still got that. That one doesn't even work these days. Maybe I haven't got it. It's a little bit of a shame. I wanted to compare the two, but I'm not sure if I've still got it or not. Again, unless it's under randoms or random. Because I ended up with two folders with about the same name. Still Kaiser was the old tournament one. No. Oh well. Either way, very nice replicate me. A few little things different, but hey, that makes it your version of it, so that's fine. Next up, this one won't work perfectly well here because it doesn't have detection systems. Although, no, actually, no, it would, because it's the thing. This one is from Amphreets. He, as well as Mephistopheles, have both had a go at redesigning the Angie. It's one I was not enormously happy with. It had some problems like the cosmetics. It's be interesting to see what they've done with it. Okay, so we've got... Oh, portholes. I'd never thought of that. Cool. Okay, good idea. Portholes to shield the things. Same for the detection system ones on the side. Lens. I see. Let's spawn in a quick Marauder and see how it does. So it looks like this one's generally very similar. It looks like what's been done is the cannon's been merged to a single barrel. Did hit quite hard just then. To be fair, merging the cannon to a single barrel is something a few other people suggested, and well, it might even have been him suggesting it, but I do think it's a good idea. Oh, it's got a good fire rate, 35 damage pretty much each time. 35k damage even, I should say. Still flies as you'd expect. That one hit a little less hard, but probably very dependent on where it strikes. Okay. And then let's also, for comparison, let's load in Mephistopheles' version. Ooh. It's a lot sleeker looking now. Yeah, it's a lot sleeker looking. It's got a, I would say, a rebuilt nose by the look of it. This one's got the old twin cannon configuration. Are they red or are they throwing an error? Not sure what's going on there. Yeah, this looks closer to my version, I would say. These are new. They've rebuilt the jet engines. He's rebuilt the jet engines. They might even be jet generators as well now. Whoops. I've taken a screenshot of it by accident. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does look nice with that colour scheme. I see some wibble in the jet engines. Are they doing a bit of thrust steering? I think that is a thing you can do now with breadboards. It's definitely faster by comparison. It is really shifting. There's like double cannons. I think the damage output might be roughly similar. They're both good refits, I would say, by the look of it. Yeah, and it's true for both of them to a degree, but I would say they both certainly look a lot nicer than the original. It's not the prettiest of crafts. He's still got the rubber, yeah. I had to put on there for the sake of not smashing into the ground and breaking. Oh, thank you, you two. They are very nice retrofits. I think I might actually have to switch to land because the next one is a retrofit of the Chris. Because yes, someone beat me to it, and I forgot to have a look at what they'd done with it before I retrofitted it myself. So my bad on that one. I didn't have anything against looking at it, I just forgot. Right, Mephistopheles also did this one. It is the Chris refit. Oh, there's a smoke generator in there. That'd be good for fighting the lightning hoods. I think this was maybe even before. Are we still fighting the lightning hoods? Yeah, we are still fighting the lightning hoods. We haven't switched over to the or we did switch over to the white flares, but I think we haven't. I think we switched again. I can't remember. The only thing is, tracks are the wrong width. Maybe that just doesn't say properly. Other than that, yeah, so this looks to be carrying on with mostly the same idea, but I'm willing to bet at least some of the interior has been rebuilt by the look of it. The front certainly has. A decent actual hatch. We've got a window. This is a bit Star Warsy, actually, with that window. Still got the two cannons. We also have two more weapons, because we've got a grand total of 4, and I don't know what the other weapons are. We've got missiles? We have missiles, apparently. I don't see them. Let's spawn in a Desert Boa and see what it do. I immediately got a hit that caused an explosion that was big enough to slow the game down. So it's firing when it fires another shot. What are you firing now? Fragment rounds by the look of it. AP frag. Oh, it's killed it really quick though. Powerful AP frag rounds. Very nice. It's very sinister looking compared to the normal one. Actually, yeah, you guys won't have seen the normal one yet. I can show this off actually because I have done a little bit more work on it myself. It's looking a lot more colourful now. Yeah, this is what the Chris's sort of final version actually ended up being, or I guess the canon version. I guess in universe we're selling it to these other manufacturers and they're doing their own versions, eh? Yeah, so our one ended up as a missile carrier. But it seems it could well have worked as a gun one. It just needed a little bit of what Mecha gave it. Yeah, there's the two next to each other. Right. You'll get to see that one in action later this episode, because I'll probably have time to go into the campaign and actually do a bit as well. Next up, we have... I'm sorry to say it. We've got one from someone where I haven't got a hope of pronouncing your username, because it's that. Biff Mew? Nope, that's not right at all. He's got two. He's got the... One has a HE rocket, one has smaller rockets. We've got the T-51 Hawkins 1 and 2. I'll load these two in. Oh, they're cute looking. Oh, they've got little... Has he got little stabilizers? Oh, he's got like little... He's got like little... like the jungle cutter from Indiana Jones. Got little saw blades. What is going on with these two? Okay. Oh, I see. So it's got like one mounted down the middle? What is going on here? Is this meant to be slam armor? This looks like a massive shot. I thought for a moment this might be like a window and there was something looking out, but no, it's just an armored... I see. I'm afraid I can't say your username because I just don't know what it says. I wouldn't actually recommend doing things like this, because this is what's known as a shot trap on a real tank, which is anything where, like, a shot that just hits you will get directed into your vehicle, because if something hits you from, like, here, say it hits you like this angle, or it hits you at the front, which is the worst place to get hit, that will literally deflect the shot down into your armor, and that's really bad. It's got wheels, but they're not tracked. This one's a little strange in general, actually, with the layout. The front little launch is interesting. Let's see how they do in practice. Maybe I'm criticising with no good reason. This one's got smoke defense, I notice. Oh, don't shoot your friend. Also, it's described as a rocket, but it's a missile, clearly, because it's actually guided. Unsurprisingly, though, they do hit... Oh, my God. Yeah, unsurprisingly, though, they've got quite a kick with a missile that size. This one's smoke defender, but this one isn't. So I'm going to guess this is a slight revision, or has ditched the smoke on this one in favour of the saw blades. Which one's the Mark II? That's the Mark II, yes. I guess he decided to take the smoke out and put it with swords. I do like them. I like them in a way. They've got an interesting look to them, where they're sort of quite, almost a bit mobile bunkery. I thought, with the feet, when I first looked at it, that this was going to have like a big like missile turret and these like stabilizers, but the one thing I do notice is they don't spin. Yeah, there's nothing connected to them. They can't actually turn. I guess it's just more for collisions. And the wheels are set up really strange, because it's got 3 at the back, 1 in the middle, and 2 at the front. If you try not to bottom out, you probably want them the whole way along. Oh no, it's got 3 at the... No, it's only got 2 on this side. What? You may have deleted a wheel by accident on one side. I do like them. I appreciate anything submitted, frankly. But there's some slight oddities with that design, is how I will put it. Next up, from Cringe, we have the KAA Morkivas. Morkavas? Oh my god, this has got an interesting colour scheme. I was about to say, oh no, it makes sense now. I'm like, nope, still absolutely confused. It's interesting looking. It's tall. It's a little bit, American tank? I just noticed why it looks so weird. It's got 2 guns on the turret. What? Okay. It's got a 100mm gun on the roof, and then a 290 gauge gun in the middle. I'm guessing that was sized for a specific shell. 3 little machine guns. Big rangefinder and a visual camera. This looks reasonably sensible. 2 guns on the same turret is a bit weird in real life, but... fire rate on that smaller cannon is weirdly low, though. You okay? What is the fire rate on these 2? Fire rate, 85, 21. That should be firing way faster, but it wasn't firing anything. Let's pause it again for it to have a go at. Maybe it's something I'm doing. Maybe it hasn't loaded? I hope I haven't loaded the wrong version of this. Okay, apparently it's supposed to be like a rusty looking desert camouflage, so I'm guessing that's just a case of my camouflage scheme is screwing it up for looks. I guess he's used some regular colours as well as his fleet colours, and they're not blending so well when they're switched over. Problem is, that's the problem with fleet colours if you want more than 4. Ooh, it's quite destructive though. For not being all that big, that did a lot of damage very quickly. In fact, these are little... yeah, these are only the little one wheel. These are only the small wheels. I like it. It's quick, it's agile, it's pretty powerful. It's got a lot of weapons for a tiny little fella like that. Very cute. Nice work, Grinch. I like that. He's also got a so-called Aero Cruiser, which I'm going to load up in a moment. Make sure I've got the details right. The Rasputin's Revenge. He was listening to the song when he made it, apparently. Interesting. Big steampunk propeller fan on the back. I do like that. Chains, though. Interesting. I wonder, Cringe, did you change style when you were designing this solid way? Because this almost looks like a... this looks like a Final Fantasy style, like airship almost. But the rest of it is closer to something like the Demios. It's a lot more modern kind of styled. I don't dislike any of it, though. It's interesting. These turrets are interesting as well. Like the steeper curve, they're like sort of shallowing out. And also this kind of... this looks like quite a good angle. This looks like deflect things. They're very interesting. I don't know why one's decoed, though, and the other isn't, but... did he say it's not done? Just checking. multiple gun pod location where anyone can modify it to their liking. First I build it with a style, so I'm kind of proud. Thanks, tournament people. Oh, so we got some inspiration from the tournament. I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, but take some inspiration for the builds and things. You seem to be 18 RPM, 327mm guns. Got 2 guns. You said about gun pods. Oh! Is that these? Is it literally a bit of a template? Is the idea that you could fit your own gun turret to these? I'm not 100% on that, but I feel like that might be the idea. It's like a... And you could put something up here as well, yeah. Where there's like the big mount. Yeah, I think that's the idea. He's maybe built a bit of a... It's not quite a template because it is partially armed. But I think that might be the idea, yeah. It's like most of a ship and then you can upgrade it with stuff. I could be wrong. He might tell me I'm completely wrong in the comments, but... That's the idea I'm getting from this thing, is that it's like again, a bit of a template you could fit with your own stuff. Does the propeller move when it goes to accelerate? It does. Oh, it's going to get a bit close to the ground. You don't want to hit that. It's actually a front sider though. It looks like it would be an orbiter, but it looks fast. But I guess it's a front sider with the way it's moving. I do appreciate how much easier it is to do that these days. Someone was saying about that in the Discord. I'm like, yeah, totally agree. Flight used to be a lot worse to actually make work. I used to have to use a quite a popular community Lua script. Is it just me, or did that cram round not actually explode on it? Has it got a defense system that I didn't see? No, I think shots are just hitting it. Maybe it's got shields. I'm gonna watch that cram round. Has it got a defense system that I did not see working? Yes, and I still didn't see it. Or that thing's got time fuses, but... Oh, maybe not? I'm not sure, but I like it. It's the Rasputin. I very rarely dislike any of them. Oh, have I got a slightly outdated version? No, it was hitting. That should be the right one. But yeah, I think that's all of them. Oh, one of them... I've missed one, and it's on the Steam Workshop, so I can't download and record that in the same episode. I'll try to remember Freaks to download that one for next time, the Thormandy. That one's on the Steam Workshop, so you'll be able to look that one up if you like. Of course, you can find them in the Discord. Right, let's get on with the actual campaign. One thing I will bring up, though, while we're doing this, while we're loading, I guess we're getting a fight straight away. Oh, okay. One thing I should note is the YouTube subscriptions have really dropped off. Like, they've just sort of just completely leveled out at 300-ish, 330. And I'm kind of curious as to what's going on there. If anyone knows what could be happening there, if you're not subscribed, obviously I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, kind of an interesting thing. It's sort of paused completely. I have a bad feeling we're about to die here, because these Angies, I seem to remember, are already damaged. They are out of resources. We need repairs. What are we finding? Oh yeah, it's a laser. Yeah, it's the lightning heads we're finding at the moment. Okay. Cool jet fighter. We probably need to reinstate our Air Force at some point. And a slightly lumpy looking Zeus. I think we damaged this one already. It seems to be missing a few pieces. How much trouble are we in? How much of our systems are still working? The gun is, if we manually target it. I think we might be able to get this one back online real quick. Hope we're not striking our own ship doing this. That's back. Keep firing. I've got to try and take that thing down. Not at that angle, we can't. Right, let's see if we can hit the plane. We've hit it. I don't believe energy defenses work against particle cannons. I think it's still the weapon type where there's no defending against it. Oh boy. See if we can't strike them those. I think we're going to die though. Oh, one of them is taken off. Who's taken off? That one. Get on board that one. Get it repairing. Oh, we're rolling over. Oh dear. Lift up. No, it's going down. That's fine. Get that cannon on target. That did a bit more damage. I think this one's gun's working better. Aim for the nose. Yeah, the gun's working properly on this one. We might have done okay in this fight. I think these guys have already been damaged by something, but it's been a while since I played, so I don't remember entirely. Oh, we've got one Angie's in the air as well. Excellent. Hit to the engines. When we're in, can have some resources as well. Don't want to use too many, but they're not that expensive. Yeah, I think that might have been what happened. We might well have ran out of resources. We've been known to do that by accident with some of our vehicles, of course. Yeah, keep aiming for the nose. You actually land hits when you're in there. We are getting more and more on it. I think it's disarmed. No, it's not disarmed. It's just reloading. Yes, I wanted to try and get some, not scope, get some idea of where we were with the campaign, but it seems we don't have time for that. It seems we're going straight in. 3 damaged craft versus 2 functional ones. There's EMP. Yeah, that was something I did forget with the Chris. I did forget EMP defenses, so we might have to refit some of our crafts for those. We have a fair bit of heavy armor, so I'll soak up some of it, but it's not ideal.
Listening.
There's the one that's moving. How are you doing? Doesn't have a seat. Excellent.
Listening.
You're the upside down one. Alright, we'll get you firing again. That blew something off of it. Let's get targeting on that wing. Actually, on the engines might be good. I've got to actually hit it though, guys. Strike those engines down and you'll knock that thing out of the sky. That green smoke looks a little bit suspect though. The uranium leak, guys. Well, in fact, uranium's mostly yellow. The EMP hits. Cannon is amazingly still firing though. Could need be all that heavy armor is soaking it up. Let's set the charge time up to maximum for the moment. Let it fully charge if it can. Try and just get like an absolutely devastating blow if we can. Firing any second. Hey! It worked. Mid-battle retrofit to fire those cannons at their maximum output. So one cannon's badly damaged, but the other one's still firing. Okay, a bit closer. Let's get a good lock on. Target on the center mass near the nose. That should definitely get a hit. The poor engine's screaming. It's firing its own particle cannons back, but big 26k hit. Wasn't a kill. It definitely damaged the particle system, but let's try again. Oh, we lost both guns. We might have lost both guns. Fire anyway. It's particle cannon, but fire anyway. It's still at 12k, that wasn't bad. Oh, we lost the gun. Okay, that's not ideal. Who's still working? If either of you two. I think they're both out. Have we got anything still moving? Yeah, no, one's dead. One's lost its gun turret, we're not coming back. Right, okay. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I know there was like the discussion about this on the thing a little while back. To anyone who wants to tell me that From the Depths' retreat system works fine, that I was able to retreat from that. Why? So, you know, if you're faster than them and you can run away, oh yeah, you can't get away because they got to you first. But that is survivable, apparently. It's like, oh, okay. Go figure. Also, everything's still really blurry. Why? Screen, come on. I'm on the map view. Right. I think the Zeus is going to come and attack. I think those guys actually together will be able to kill that.
On my way, yes. On my way, yes.
I'm actually pretty sure they'll be able to kill that. Have we got... We haven't got any Chris's there. Let's get a new Chris on under construction. Where's our home base? There, okay.
Yes.
It's the harvester that's got the construction system on it, right? Is that right? No. Garage? The house? God, where did I put it? It's on one of these. Am I getting nuts? There it is. Let's go to our actual creations. AOTE campaign. Intro, Chris. And let's pull it out of play, because otherwise it's going to spawn inside a house. That's not ideal. Right. Where's the fight happening? Over here. If they're going to leave that alone, we're definitely going to be able to destroy that.
On my way, yes. On my way. On my way.
And we're going to. We're probably best to press the advantage while we can, and since they seem to have decided that they're okay to leave, we'll take our chances. The Naga 2, I think, came to do repairs.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Yes.
Give you many as you can carry to do repairs there.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. They're undergoing repairs and rebuilding.
Yes.
You guys could start a fight with these two. The trade convoy and the mining thing. Alright, so as usual formation, Vivian's to the back. I was going to say Ursha's to the front. God, there's a lot of Vivians in this force, jeez. Okay, not complaining. Right. Nomicus to the front. Nomicus another one that seems to have really caught the... I think I've said this before, but it's really caught the community's slight attention. They seem to really like that one. There's there was a support Mobica that was supposed to show off. How did I miss that one earlier? I'm not sure how I missed that. There is a support Mobica that someone built, and I think I forgot to look at it. I'm not sure how I managed that. Or maybe even build one of those later. We'll just build one in the campaign. Why not? Oh god, don't tell me my entire tank force just spawned underground. Are you kidding me? They all spawned underground, every single one. They could all explode? Or we just could be able to shoot up through the floor? Game! I know I forgot to load, but come on. Father, help me! Father! The ground is dragging me down, help! Help me! Climbing, they're rising out of the earth. It's like a squad of zombie tanks. Dear God. Right. Interesting. Yeah, they're all doing it. It's like, ah. How terrifying must that be if you're the lightning hood? You're just like, don't worry, it's fine. They're not, you know, like, we've been beating them in other places. They're not that bad. Then it just... Jesus, that was loud. And then it literally just rises out of the floor. Like backrooms in reverse. Also, their laser turret is shooting the back of their own vehicle, and I greatly appreciate this. Wait, are the Vivians firing? I don't know, but anyway.
Targeting.
Yeah, that's still way too loud. Jesus Christ. Well, they're out of range. Oh, come on. Kill that and then focus on the turret. But with the damage that isn't doing, just focus on the turret in general, actually. At it. Yeah, just lost the turret anyway. It might not be tremendous damage those moments, but there's a lot of them. That thing has some sealers as well, which is quite impressive, but I can't imagine it's doing that much damage. Give it its continuous beam and the entire structure is not that big. Missile launcher also needs to die, but the turret is hit scan and we can't use our evasion from our lighter tanks against that. Look at that lamb screen! I know these aren't the hardest missiles to intercept, but jeez. Where are you getting all that power from? What's the inside of this thing made of? That's all laser. Is this all engine? Where the heck is this thing generating its power? Batteries? Not sure. Flyer thing going there. Is he about to laser? He's about to get lasered by his own turret. It's a bit hard to tell what's happening here, but I would say we're doing alright. Are you guys in the right AI?
Yes.
What's set to order?
Resuming control.
Maybe not. Why are you not moving
Yes.
though? Can't all be knocked out, can they? No, some of them are fine, just loads of them aren't moving.
Yes.
We've got resources, what's going on? Can they target that? I think that's actually doing a lot of the damage now. Okay, so they are, some of them are moving to target it. Where are the
Yes.
Ushers? We definitely had some here, right? I'm not imagining that.
Yes.
There's one, it's damaged though. Oh my god. Launching interceptors, or is its targeting screwed up? What was it firing at over there? Oh, so it's got behind it. Oh, okay, some of them are because they're actually moving properly and moving behind it, I see. Oh dear. We're not going to be able to take this. There's too many of them, basically. Why are you guys still firing your missiles at that? Shoot this thing! Now we need to take command of one and get it up to that,
Yes. Yes.
Which one of you is still working? Or are all the ones that are here non-functional? You're still
Yes.
functional. You're upside down. Okay, that's why you're not moving. Oh, right. I bet that's what's happened. I bet a bunch of them have popped up out of the ground and got flipped.
Yes.
There's an Ursha here. Is that one functional? Yeah, it's flipped. Oh my god. So it was that. It was they spawned wrong.
Yes.
The game spawned them wrong and they all ended up underground. Yeah, also upside down. Okay.
Yes.
The glitches giveth, the glitches taketh away at a second's notice. Which one are we in here?
Yes. Turning
Disable
off.
movement. Give me control. Oh god, we lost the turret. Right. Let's go. We're getting in there and we're going to board. Destroy this turret and place it on foot if I have to. Whee! Let's go. Taking hits, they're definitely focusing us. I don't know why they're focusing us particularly, but I wouldn't know how that thing's powering all that lambs. Or whether it's only really enough to cope with the light missiles we have and it's just bad luck that we're having to fight it. Come on. Oh, I'm stuck in it as well now. Oh, come on, get out. Doesn't matter if you trash the front armor, just get out. This one's already trashed anyway. It is taking power from the ring. If I cut these, it should cut power. hoping that was the things being actually able to hit it now. Right, let's cut that up. Let's sever the connections. We're going to take this turret off entirely. Plane's going to be a nuisance still though. Oh, it's still firing. Yeah, no, we do need to keep going then. One more to cut. There we go. That'll serve you right. Alright, let's go chop up that missile turret. Yeah, they're doing a lot better now. Oh, that sucks though. I get it. The glitches help us sometimes as well, but that sucks that we lost a lot of that. A lot of machinery there just to lol, terrain hadn't loaded. I'm going to spawn the vehicles upside down. Like, come on. Like, the least you could do, guys, is program in something that goes, hey, how tall's this vehicle? This high. Like, spawn it, you know, half its height plus 1 above whatever the ground height is. Like, come on. I've done coding. Like, I get it from that's some weird stuff, but unless your terrain system's really weird, I'm pretty sure you can get the terrain height for a given location before you spawn it. Okay, they managed to destroy the turret now. Good work, fellas. Just that one to go. This little plane thing. We've taken some losses, but I think we have managed to take it. If it is this, this looks like it's... It looks like it's meant to have wings. It just doesn't have them. So the other Vivians are targeting it now. Yeah, one engine's knocked out. It's got a spiral now, I bet. Well, no, it seems to have some control still. Definitely not all of it, though. It's sagging to one side. There we go. That drastically... Actually, the casualties overall are not too bad. There's a lot of damage. Anyway, with that minor victory, we'll try and take this point, and we'll call that an episode. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. Like I say, maybe if you are enjoying the series, do subscribe. Just for the sake of, I'd like to know if it's just like, if it's something YouTube's actually doing that's meaning I'm not getting subscriptions, or if it's just the sake of I forget to tell people. I don't know, but it's kind of interesting, so I'd be interested if you guys wanted to help me out on that. I know obviously you have to ring the bell as well to actually get any notifications, thanks YouTube. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.